Well, you're laughing, man.
Mark, welcome to Adelaide. How are you feeling ahead of this fight?
Hungry. I'm really hungry and thirsty, but I'm feeling really good. As soon as the weight cut's done, I'll be ready to go.
How do you rate your form? Coming off a loss, you're in the perfect shape for the win?
Of course, I'm looking forward to getting the W on Sunday and moving ahead in the fighting ladder of UFC. So,
yeah. What's in your favour, do you think, in the matchup on Sunday?
Everything. I'm the best fighter on the planet.
I guess that must mean you're thinking ahead, looking at a title fight.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm just thinking that in my head, but yeah.
What are you going to do in the matchup? Are you going to come out firing? You always like to make those headshots. Do you think that that's where you're going to target Miocic?
Well, like I said, we have to make a plan when I'm in there and it's live, and like I said, you can't make mistakes at the top end of the division, and Stipe is at the top. So it's going to be great to see what happens, and I'm going to go and fight my ass off and see if I can take them on.
If it goes deeper, does that suit you, or you want a quick knockout?
Whatever, man. I can go 5-10 rounds, whatever. I'm ready to go.
Beautiful. And how about the home crowd fans? Does that suit you? Do you feed off of that?
Of course, I love fighting at home. You know, this is my backyard, and no one winning Sunday by me.
Bold predictions. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Cheers.
Mark, there was talk around that you were doing a lot of cardio this camp and really trying to slim down and make the weight cut easier. How's that going, and how's the weight cut going?
Well, as you can see, I'm just starting my weight cut now. I'm kind of hot and hungry, but yeah, I've trained really well. You know, the camp's gone really good. I think I put on more muscle than I should have, but that's why maybe the issue now with the weight cut. But I'm feeling really good. I don't look really good, but I feel really good. Put it that way.
So have you just started cutting water weight?
Well, I mean, 3 days ago I cut the carbs, and now the water's coming. So.
And it will be no problem?
Well, of course I've got to make weight. There's legally got to make weight.
If you could do it in Mexico, you bloody do it here.
I've done 21 kilograms in 3.5 weeks. Of course I can do 10 here easy. So.
Yeah. Last time we spoke to you, you was in Brisbane, and you said, listen, if I don't win this fight against Bigfoot, probably the end of the road. It's probably my last run. You didn't lose or win that fight. It was a draw. You've had a few fights since then. Where are you at now?
Well, every fight for me is like the last fight in my contract. I got 4 fights left with UFC. You know, I'm one of the older guys. I'm 41 now. You know, I feel I'm getting better. Of course, I feel I'm the best fighter in the world. You know, so long as I'm doing all with the fights, I mean, I'm beating some of the best guys in the world, and I don't really see myself losing. I mean, I'm finishing up unless, you know, God says, you know, it's time for you to finish your career with an injury, or UFC says, get out of here. You know, it's one of the two things. So.
Cool.
Have you been enjoying this run you've been on?
Well, I don't know if it's been a run. I mean, I've lost. Just my last fight was a loss, you know what I mean? I mean, shucks, I can't really call that a run. I'm happy with fighting, and I love fighting, and I love entertaining the fans with what I do. You know, it's all I'm doing. I'm happy.
How are you and Stipe going to entertain the fans come Sunday?
Well, how are we going to entertain the fans is what we always do, and let's put on a great show for the fans, and you know, they can get their money's worth. You know, we ain't running nowhere. Well, I ain't.
Do you enjoy when you get a matchup like this, when you know your opponent's not going to run and it's going to be like the better man will win on come Sunday?
Well, I mean, the smart fighter's going to win. The guy that's, you know, who knows going to win on Sunday. But it's going to be great. And I know he's going to come to fight, and so am I. I'm always coming to fight, and you know, regardless of the circumstances, I always want to win. And I'm knocking his lips off.
Yes. Steve, I was saying just 10 minutes ago when he was in here that he thinks the key to beating Mark Hunt is to keep the pressure on, not let him get his shots off. Are you thinking, you beauty, come at me?
Of course. His come at me sort of scenario would be him jogging around the octagon and me going, man, come on. Nah.
Do you think he
I don't know, man. I don't know the scenario, man. It's always the same, but we'll see what happens when it goes live. Yeah.
You've been smashing people in table tennis leading into this fight. Apparently you and Stipe have had a couple of matches thus far. How did you go against Stipe on the old table tennis?
No, actually, I've never played Stipe. I'm not too bad myself playing ping pong. But I haven't had a game with Stipe. Always willing.
Speaking of the lead up into this fight, you were shown footage of working a lot on the ground. You were doing some Kimura stuff like that. You've obviously predicted that this fight's going to finish in KO most probably, but do you see any scenario where you could possibly even win by submission?
I could win either way, you know. It depends on where it goes or where he wants to take it. If it goes to the ground, then, you know, looking for submission there or just, you know, knocking him out. I'm always trying to win by knocking someone out. That's my forte.
Well, the big card will be in November in Melbourne, UFC 193. Obviously, a big win over Stipe will propel you right in there, right near the title shot. Is that one of your goals before the end of the year to fight on the big card in Melbourne and possibly have a big main event fight in front of the Melbourne crowd?
Well, of course I'd like to fight in Melbourne. You know, like I said, it's my backyard. Then I win. I'm not looking past Stipe. I got to win on Sunday first. But you know, any fight, if I just get put on the card in Melbourne, it'd be great. So, you know, I'll be happy with that. Okay then.
Hello, Mark. Welcome to Hulk Talk. Second appearance on the show.
You again. How are you, man?
Not too bad. I got the Hulk back in the studio. He's stuck back in Perth. You caught up with the earlier
Yeah, you
this
came to
week.
say hi before, so you know. The big man Hulk, what's up, man?
Now, he said that you were feeling very relaxed heading in this fight. Still the same way, a day before the weigh-in?
Well, I'm more hungry now, but of course I'm really relaxed. You know, his friend had a really crazy story. Did he tell you about his mate?
Not yet. Please tell
Oh
us.
man, well that's a crazy story. I think I'll let Saul tell you about that, but that guy might get upset. You know, he had like crazy story. It makes me even feel like, why didn't he just go and dig in the ground anyway?
Now, have you caught up in any episodes of the Husos in between this training camp?
What's that?
The Husos?
The Usos?
Yeah, someone told me you like
Oh,
that.
the Housos.
Housos.
No, not the Housos. That's it's the Surah and Mount Druid. Yeah, I just watched the first episode. It's pretty good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
No
love it.
worries. What's the first thing you're going to eat after the weigh-in?
KFC probably. I'm hungry, but you know, I don't know. I'll probably eat some pasta, small bits of pasta, and get some. You know, who knows?
This Reebok deal sort of stuffed up your plans for KFC to sponsor you. What do you think of the Reebok deal?
I got nothing bad to say about it. You know, I mean, Dana's given me a good opportunity with allowing me to put my gear here, my Juggernaut label, and you know, I never got sponsors anyway, so you know, so I can't really complain about it. So
No, fantastic. I said,
I mean, I've had 10 fights, I think. I mean, my Pride fights don't count in this contract, but so I'll probably get you know, it doesn't matter to me anyway. So 4 fights left, so.
you're already picturing finishing Stipe in the first, second, or third round.
Finishing Stipe whenever I can.
Yeah.
Yep.
No worries. Well, I said all the best. One last message to Sol the Hulk back in the studio.
Why don't you stay for the event, so man? Come on. Jeez, you were just here. You had 3 days, and you fly back to Perth. What's wrong? Do we not live up to your standards, mate? This guy. He was just here, and he goes,
I know. Come on.
"Oh, actually, maybe UFC should have paid you." Come on. I was just joking.
Thanks for your time, Mark. All the best for Sunday.
All right, cheers. Cheers, thank you. Is that us?